If you're trying to learn how to make more vibey beats from scratch and not having to rely on loops, this is the perfect video for you. Making beats from scratch ain't that hard. You just gotta let your creative juices flow and keep going through the steps. Follow along in this video and see exactly how I do that for myself. Let's go. All right, we're gonna start off with a soft piano by Labs and just see what we can cook up. Currently in the F sharp minor scale, so we'll just roll with this and see how it turns out. I'm going to start by making some chords and then go from there. That has some good emotion to it. I just started with the root notes as you saw. Now I'm just going to duplicate them down. Select them all, drag it over, hit Control and down on the arrow keys. That'll put them in a lower octave. Let's hear how that sounds. Start on a top melody now. Nice melody. Let's see if we can add something else with it. I think that sounds good. Harmonizes well with it. I'm just going to press Alt-R to randomize these velocities and then Control-B to duplicate it over. So now I'm going to open up Contact and I'm going to grab a bass guitar. I'm going to go with the Scarby Rickenbacker bass and I'm just going to follow my root notes. So I think that sounds good, and I just emphasized that lower B note here at the end. I'm gonna look for a vocal in Arcade, see if I can find something that goes along with this well. Not sure exactly what I'm looking for, but something will speak to me, hopefully. We'll see how this one does. I think that sounds good. I'm just gonna mix these a little bit. For this vocal, I'm gonna throw an EQ on it. And I'm gonna throw a pretty decently heavy reverb. I'm gonna swap the color to now. And throw it in, oh, I thought that was an option. It's not. Throw it in chamber. Then throw a Fruity Love filter. Bring this down and mess with the cut. Like that. I might go with a different sub bass instead of a bass guitar. I'm gonna add an H delay here and just adjust this knob over here. Bring it down to about 20%. I also added a fresh air with 41% of the mids, 21% of the highs. I also added this, nope, that's for the vocal. I added an EQ, that's also the vocal, and just took out the lows, just so the sub bass can kind of shine in that realm. So now I'm gonna look for some pads and other things to layer these with. I think it's sounding really good, so really just some things to elevate the chord, kind of things you can pull in and out of the beat as it progresses. All right, my webcam turned off there for a bit. I'm not sure why, but yeah, hopefully it doesn't mess too much with the video. I added on these horns. Not sure if they'll stay, but I think they sound cool. Okay, so this Sky Keys preset, the fluffy sweater, I think this sounds really good, so we're gonna roll with this as a layer. I'm gonna clone it, see if I can find another thing in this Sky Keys. So I think this sounds good. I just copied over the top melody from the piano, and it's the super duo out of this Sky Keys. I think that sounds sweet. I'm gonna throw a crystallizer on it and drop it down to about 30%. I also threw an EQ on it just to take out some of the muddier frequencies. I think that is sounding really good. Sorry if I keep looking away. I'm worried my camera is gonna cut off. Now for this one, I know I need to EQ. Then I'm just gonna pan each of these melodic elements to a different side. They kind of have their own space. I'm gonna make the sub bass mono. I think this is sounding good. I'm just gonna move the sub bass over. And then I'm gonna grab all these guys, route them to this track, compressor on there. All that good. I'm gonna start adding drums. I think I have enough melodic elements to where make the beat interesting throughout the whole thing. This will be kind of like the verse section. So I made these pianos just chords. And this will be the bridge over here. So I'm just going to grab these back. And it'll drop out into the bridge. I think that'll sound good. All right, now let's start adding some drums. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Keep the hi-hats super simple here. I like the rem on this. Grab a kick. I'm just gonna record in a pattern, see how I like it. And then I'm gonna bring this up and I'll move it to like half beat. And then I'm gonna press Control Q to quantize these, and that'll get it closer to how I'd want it. I think that sounds good. Just bump these velocities all the way up so it's hitting through. Turn the hi-hat down. Grab an open hat. Good pattern. And then I'm just gonna grab the spins for this. I think it'll fit well. Boost it slightly here. Mess with the out knob a little bit. Make sure you cut self. Grab my root notes from the sub bass. Come over here. My pattern's right. Control V to paste them up an octave. And then I'm just gonna follow my kick pattern. Except on those last two. I'll let the kick shine there. This little perk in there. Kind of hard. All right, I'm just gonna assign all these to the mixer, mix them out real quick, and then we'll finish laying this out and we'll be out of here. Let's start with the kick, the 808. I think this is sounding good. So now I'm just gonna throw my master on, and that's just Fruity Parametric EQ1 and a Fruity Soft Clipper default settings. I'll start laying this out. Start with kind of a longer intro here. Make sure you throw your tag on here, hit down. Grab a couple of sound effects just to make transitions easier. Make sure the 808's not going when the sub bass is going. And then I'm gonna do a little cut here so we know the 808's coming in. And then same thing when we cut into the verse. I'm gonna just bring back the hi-hat a little bit extra. Do a little cut here. And then I'm gonna make it come back in once the 808 and the kick come back in. And I'll get rid of the kick on the last 8 of the verse and the 808 on the last 4. The hi-hat transition out here. And it's going into the bridge. Then I'll duplicate this over, make sure I bring my effect with me. I'll duplicate it over twice, and then on this end, we're just gonna make it go into like an outro. Boom. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll let the beat play out, but this is your boy Haba, Nick, or Nahaba, and I'm out. Peace.